Hello Spider Peeps. Today I'm going to have a look at this little label printer. It was quite good until it stopped working. So we've got a little spool of thermal paper in there and we connect to it on our phone. It used to be with the SpiderChums app, but it updated when I came to make this video. Anyway, so I've been doing loads of networking stuff, which I've not got on camera, but I was trying to print out a label, and look how it's come out. You can just about make some things on there, Cisco, but it's not very good. It's not labels I want to keep. So is it fixable? What's inside it? So you've already seen a little bit. So this is the thermal paper, and this goes in, sort of going both ways as well. So I'm not sure which is, I mean, well, yeah, it's got to be the correct way it's got to go in, because, yeah, I mean, this one, it says, it looks like it goes in that way, doesn't it? But does it go in the other way? Well, at the moment, it's not working. Let's, yeah, let's take it apart and see what's going on with it, because I want to see which side the thermal head is on, whether it's on the outside or the inside, because that's got a bearing on it. So we've got, by the looks of it, 4 screws around the edge, so let's take them out. It was a nice little machine, this was, because it I've had like Brother machines and Dymo machines before, but just having an app on the computer on the phone seemed a lot more practical, because then it's never the keyboard that's broken, it's always the charging that goes awry on the ones that I've had before. Be interesting to see what cell this has got in it as well. Alright, so hopefully that should come apart without issue yet. Okay, don't know whether that's pushing down on anything. All right, so 18650 obviously across the bottom. How does this come out? Is this holding it down? This looks like one of these, is it? Well, one where, yeah. So I've just pushed that little connector up. This should come out okay now. And oh, there's a little screw there hiding. Okay, so let's remove that screw as well. It almost looks like that screw was an adjustment screw, but no. Well, that's loosened it up anyway. Looks like I better undo this one. Trouble with this, I can't turn it off, so the battery's live, which is a bit scary. Okay, that's easy enough to remedy. So if I pull that out, there we go. So the board's not live anymore. And it's really this thing I want to look at. So where's this goes to the thermal head then, this bit, or does it? Because one of these might be the head. That's got loads of traces on, but quite thick traces. Is this the head, or maybe this is the motor? Okay, so does this come out? Not obviously. Let me just undo this as well. Just remove that, because I don't want to damage the board. I want to use this again if I can. This is turned into a what's inside video as well, hasn't it? Okay, so nice big 18650 there. Nicely wrapped. So that's just the charging port for that. So how does this come out? There's 2 screws there, but they look like they hold the motor on. So is there another hidden screw? Is that one at the bottom of there? Yeah, can you see that just at the bottom? I can't see any other. Oh, yeah, all right, so there's a screw. That's not a screw there. There's a screw there. Let's undo that. Another of the black screws. Not coming out on the magnet. Oh yeah, definitely this is loosened up now. And that one. Right, let's empty those 2 screws out. They're the same. So can you see that? Yeah, they're the same. So does this come out now? It looks like it wanted to. All right. Okay. So, this is going to be a pain to get in. So the interesting thing was that this thing, oh, there we go, that's come out now. Whether that's ever going to go back in, I don't know. This thing here looked like it should do something, but it doesn't. It didn't turn, but it's looking like it turns. And there's a printhead. So where's the printhead? So the printhead has to be, it's almost like that isn't pushing down. So the printhead's got to be on the inside of that. So I'm going to look and see if I've got something that I can go in and wipe that. That's got to be the printhead there. Look, that goes into it. It's like that spring's not working. I wonder if that was pushed down a little bit more, whether it would. There's something broken in here. No, that's all one piece. Okay, so let's find a way I can get down in there. Maybe the best thing to do, I'll get some IPA cotton wool. Okay, so in a very terrain by Erin move, I've stolen one of my wife's little makeup fluffy things, or indeed two by the looks of it. If I wrap that round there and I get my IPA and spray it, just done that off the desk. So it doesn't go everywhere, and then if I push that, it should give me a bit more. Well, not really. Let's just get in there. I've just had a funny thought about this. I mean, there's nothing come out. This was working perfectly, and then I replaced the paper, and I bought the paper, well, but this label stuff, and I bought it as a refill for it, and I've just realised I've been putting it in the top way. So yeah, that is the right place. So the top way there would go into that, and then something, oh, there you go, that will push it down. I was just wondering whether I'd put it in the wrong way, whether this paper had this bit on the outside and I should have put it in that way, and what was happening was the heat was being applied to the wrong side and then coming out here, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I might try that if I can get it to turn on again after taking it apart. But okay, so that's cleaned that. There was no dirt came off it. So let's see whether I can get it back in. This is the bit I'm very concerned about. The bit I'm really concerned about because I didn't really see how that cable came up. There's also this little button there that seemed to suddenly stop working. Does that turn round a little bit? Have I knocked it a little bit out of place? No. Or maybe. So we've got to see where that button engages in. That's got to be on the other. That's got to be on this board somewhere, hasn't it? Oh, let's look at that afterwards. All right, so let's get this back in. So it went the other way up. So the first bit's easy. It's just this. Oh, there's the button. Okay, there's the button. So he can go in first. Then that button has got to go. That's engaging the button. Well, it was. All right, I think that's okay. So let's screw this back in. So the two little screws, let's do this top one first. Okay, so that's on quite firmly, which is good. And then check that now. I do think that's moved around a little bit somehow. I seem to remember lending this to someone, and I wonder whether it got footled with on the way. That seems to engage in there quite tightly now, so that's good. So what happens when I push this? I feel like if I push that down, it should push it closer to the... Yeah, it should push it closer there, but doesn't seem to be. It's definitely moving. Doesn't do anything. Right, let's put it back together. So you go in there, you beauty. Happily like that. Did you go around that outside there? No, let's put you there. So I don't have to worry about the button because it was on that sub board. So this must be the bit that senses when the paper's out. So I can pop that now. We have to put that in first, don't we? So let's push that down. So that's grabbed that in. Let's now do the battery. So then this can go, I hope this can go in there. There's some other little engagement lugs on there as well. So if I can pick this up, put that in before I connect the rest. All right, this reminds me of going inside a Nintendo DS, which I've done other times on this channel, designed for fingers smaller than mine. Right, in you go. Just check that that's caught. Yep. And then this one the same. The most important bit is, does it power up after I've done this? Okay, feels like it's not pushed down as much as it was last time, but that's as tight as it goes. Move that out the way a little bit. Does it turn on now? I've got a feeling this wouldn't turn on. Oh, there you go. Right, so I've got a light, so that's good. Turn him off. Hopefully that's not an error light. It should go back now. Hopefully it's only one way. Will that way work? Maybe that's not right. Will it fit in this way? No, that was the way. Right, does that still work? Yeah. Put these screws in. All right, so we established that it prints on the top. So this bit is the backing paper, this is the top, so it was in the right way, I think. Right, I think that's done it. Now, this thermal paper, I think it can be affected by moisture. So let's just waste some of it, just in case. I don't know whether that has any bearing on it, but we'll see. And it seemed to not turn on properly unless the cover was on. Though we did manage to do it before, didn't we? Okay, so will it turn on? Yes, that's good. I noticed it was showing red before. I wonder if that's because there was no paper in it. All right, so here's my little app. This is that printout that I'd done earlier. So if it's saying it's not connected, connect, printer connected, that's good. So let's see, print. Is it better? It's better, isn't it? It's a little bit better. Let's try again. Let's pull the... Right, let's just keep going and it'll put more paper through. Let's print again. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Is it going to get better? What's that thing about if someone tries something and it doesn't work, it's a sign of lunacy, trying it again? Is it getting better? It's not, is it? Well, that's what's inside a cheap thermal printer. It could be the paper's rubbish. I don't know. The paper was the same brand as this. Who knows? If you've got any ideas, please let me know below. Otherwise, sorry about that. Bye.